I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Welcome to the Button Mappers question of the month. What is better, Zelda 2D or 3D? Everyone answered. We have them all compiled here for your entertainment. Go ahead and let me introduce my co-hosts. Alex.
Hey there.
Turbo.
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 Turbo Teddy.
Turbo
Teddy.
Teddy.
Teddy is not Turbo Teddy.
Imagine.
You're being a real tingle right now.
Dude, that should have been my nickname on Alex's channel.
Turbo Teddy.
Hey guys, this is Turbo Teddy.
I feel like Turbo Teddy wears sunglasses and slicks his hair back like with a grease.
I fit half
Either
the
way, he's
criteria.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, wears like a leather jacket. Turbo Teddy.
Turbo Teddy. For the YouTube viewers, you may notice something different with this community of Discourse. We're playing around with a new editing style where we just record ourselves watching the videos. Let us know what you think in the comments below if you're on YouTube.
Are we ripping off our own thing when Teddy and Spencer watch commercials on my channel? Yeah.
The answer is yes.
A resounding yes.
We're ripping off the thing that we do that Teddy started when he took over.
Love it.
Be that what it will.
True plagiarism.
The one instance where plagiarism is okay.
Plagiarism confirmed.
I don't think it is. Alex is dialing his lawyer
Okay.
right now.
Excuse me.
We're actually reading everything off Wikipedia as we speak.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Can I sue for everything? Yes. I can.
Make all your money back?
I was calling the general. I don't know. He's always doing wacky stuff, so.
Yeah. I got a wacky one for you, General.
Hey, General, I got a wacky one.
All right, should we get started watching some of these? Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of wacky ones, Alex, where can you find some other wacky ones?
On Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to hit up the Discord. We'll whack you with one.
Oh, wow.
Spencer, did you have an announcement?
No, I'm good. You might. Okay, well, there's my announcement. You might hear
That's
that
your
occasionally. I am sick, but I'm going to the doctor, so I'll be all right.
All right.
Okay, kicking things off, we got Terry 309. Terry,
All right.
I can't help but notice this is 13 seconds long.
he met the requirement. 3 minutes or
Shortest
less.
response we ever got.
Okay, so the button mappers want me to answer yet another question, and this one is, which is better, 2D Zelda or 3D Zelda? Well, you know my answer to that question, don't you? Neither. They both suck.
I can
Well.
be your...
Okay.
Up next, we have Teddy from Majority.
You know, I think he's tied with one of Multimaster's friends.
Of having voted and not counting for anything?
Well, technically,
Why did
yes.
he even, why did he even vote?
Terry, thank
Why
you.
did he even put? Oh, he didn't vote. Why did he even show up?
He voted to not vote.
It's a statement.
Yeah.
It's a political statement.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine? Could you imagine if you had like a debate team at school and one kid just shows up on the stage and is like, I'm not taking either side. Fuck this, and then just walks out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why did you even come? Like, you don't have to come to this. This is optional.
Terry,
Yeah. He's
thanks.
wearing his guy liner.
Thanks for
Just showed
coming.
up to trash it.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you guys agree that
Just
they both suck?
No.
Okay.
What does suck stand for?
Satisfies your cravings. Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
Yeah, they've sucked.
got you.
All right. We got Teddy from Majority.
Teddy, can you do this pose in real time? Yeah, look at that.
Very good.
Let me see if I can.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
I can be your hero, baby. I can get the Triforce for the Hyrule. Hi, everybody. I'm Majority, and I'm qualified to talk about Zelda. This is a non-alcoholic, don't worry. My judgment's not impaired. But you might think it will be after today's vote, because I am voting on none other than 2D versus 3D Zelda, as evidenced by Pikachu down below. This is for the Button Mappers. It's a video response to the Button Mappers. The Button Mappers is a channel I'm a part of. I'm one of them button boys. Can you hear the button? We do community responses, community threads. That's what this is. That's what this is. We get in the debate. Pick a side. Responses in by the 15th. I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes to respond to this. My system for determining which is better is actually based on my desirability to play them at this time. So let's go down the list. Do I want to play The Legend of Zelda for NES? No. Adventure of Link? No. Link to the Past? Yeah. I just played it 3 times, but I really did appreciate my time with it. Link's Awakening, put all of them together. They're all the same game. No. I've beaten it before. I already got what I needed out of it. But that's a gimme for 2D people because I grouped them all together. Oracle of Seasons is a yes, as is Oracle of Ages. Those two go together like bread and butter, baby. This is just beautiful. But they're each their own distinct games, so I really do appreciate each of them. Force Earth's Adventure is a no. Minish Cap is a yes. Phantom Hourglass, like, realistically, is probably no, but compared to Spirit Tracks, I'm going to say yes. Spirit Tracks is a no. I owned Spirit Tracks for a little bit, and was like, nah, this ain't happening. Link Between Worlds is a yes, and Triforce Heroes is a yes. Now, like, should I include that? Well, you know, they put it in the timeline as a mainline game, so that makes approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 12. Okay, 3D Zeldas. Would I play Ocarina of Time? Do I want to? Yeah. Majora's Mask? Yeah. Wind Waker? Yeah. Twilight Princess? Yeah. Skyward Sword? Yeah. Breath of the Wild? No. Told you you're gonna hate me. Breath of the Wild 2. It's got to be no because I don't care about the first game, and we don't know much about Breath of the Wild 2 at this point, but I can expect the systems of Breath of the Wild to remain intact, especially based on what Koji Kondo said years ago in an interview about the future of Zelda. Very interesting read for Zelda fans. 5 out of 7. Which ratio is better? 3D Zeldas. That's just more for... Well, I mean, there's more games in 2D that I play, like, by the number, but ratio-wise, I think there's just a better track record with the 3D Zeldas. So I got to go 3D on that one.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Mind
Got one
blown.
for 3D. I don't know if anybody ever put together something where they're just listing all the games and putting a ratio to it.
Chris.
But I think it's kind of did the PS1 versus 64 thing where you had
Tier
the
list
of
kind of.
games.
Yeah. I don't know if it was even tier lists, but yeah.
You just had lists of genres and games.
It was more about quantity, not ratios.
Yeah.
I have to make an addendum.
We're both numbers.
It wasn't Koji Kondo's interview. It was Eiji Aonuma being interviewed on the future of the Zelda series at the time of Breath of the Wild's success.
What about Reggie?
Not confirmed. He
Reggie
was at
Aonuma.
GameStop.
Edgy,
No, he
but
wasn't.
how-
Edgy Reggie.
Edgy, yeah.
Is that Reggie's
Did he
street
say-
name?
He said Zelda's gonna change, fuckers.
We here at GameStop want to sell you the games that you want to buy. But that's why we're promoting Breath of the Wild 1, 2, and Hyrule Warriors
Switch.
2. Switch edition.
1-2 Switch. That was a game, right? Right?
Oh god.
Maybe?
What's it a
It's like
game?
the definition of like shovelware trash that they release on day one.
I've never seen anybody play that game, so I don't even know what it looks like.
I know a lot of people have it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've never seen anybody play it.
I feel like that's a game people, like the Nintendo Switch channels, talked about.
Yeah, because it was the only game for a little bit. It was Zelda. If they're tired of doing Zelda news, you have like what? Bomberman R,
Yeah, Power Man.
1, 2, 3 Switch.
1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3 Switch. And
But don't worry, they're coming out with a really weird boxing game later. So just hold on to your hats. Remember that game?
Yeah.
Wow, they got a sequel and an anime.
Oh God.
It's going to be like
Somebody's watching.
Spencer. It's sick.
Spencer, you literally are.
Whoa! Moving up to my catchphrase. Is that my
think-
catchphrase?
Sick.
Your
Yeah.
button mapper phrase.
Shit.
If the Button Mappers were a wacky sitcom, that would definitely be your catchphrase.
Since it's a sitcom, it's a sitcom.
Sitcom.
Spencer, you ruined our apple pie.
Sick!
Yeah. You're like the neighbor character that like whenever they like enter the room, the audience just fucking loses their mind.
The Kramer.
Yeah, like Kramer or like Urkel or something.
Man, I'm sick of Charlene always bullshitting me. Knock knock. Did someone say sick?
That's my
I'll
laugh
take
track.
that role. Doing my paycheck.
Oh, Spencer.
Ah. Wow.
I like this reality we just created. It's pretty good.
Okay, next up we have. I did get a little preview of it, so this would be VG mashup.
VG mashup.
I haven't watched any of these, by the way. So
I watched his. And my own.
I watched
Hello,
Terry's, but
ladies and
doesn't
gentlemen.
count.
Hey, VG.
Just gave you a mean look. You probably didn't even notice. Alright, I'm gonna play
I
again.
did.
Welcome to VG Mashup. 2D or not 2D? That is the question, right? Welcome to a latest Button Mappers response video where I talk about whether I prefer 2D or 3D Zelda. Now, let's face it, Zelda is a very popular and a very solid franchise overall. But damn it, every single one of those games that I've played has one or two annoyances that drive me absolutely nuts. But at least that's common for both 2D and 3D Zeldas. Whether you have the annoying weapon management, item management of 2D, which I know bleeds over to 3D as well, or you have the weapon breaking of Breath of the Wild, or you have the terrible lock system combat mechanics of Skyward Sword HD, it doesn't matter. Every Zelda that you look at from top to bottom has some annoying quirk. But here we want to discuss which ones do I prefer. When I think about the strengths of Zelda, it has to be exploration, bar none. Everything else is secondary. The sense of exploration that you get from these games is truly amazing, and the best way to experience those exploratory things is in 3D, in my opinion. Therefore, it's a no-brainer. I prefer 3D Zelda over 2D Zelda. And folks, that is my response. Have a good day, Button Mappers.
Aw.
What? I would do that every time.
That's 2 for 3D.
So that answers the question: 2D or not 2D? 3D.
D what?
DZ. D.
D's nuts.
I was close.
Oh shit.
DZ's nuts. Oh.
Love the footage. Every time I see that freaking new Zelda
Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening, man, it makes me want to play it. And then I'm just like, but I fucking hate that game. But I love the graphical style. I think that's so adorable.
I wish the Pokemon remakes they're bringing out in November looked that good.
Same.
They don't.
Dude, people
No,
are so
they-
petty about the graphical style for the new Link's Awakening. It's might as well be the Wind Waker 2.0 controversy.
Wait. They're mad about what graphics?
They said that the cell shaded graphics or whatever, I don't know exactly what it's called, but that the Link's Awakening graphics were like not polished. It has very much the same kind of critiques as like the new Pokemon remakes are getting.
Oh, that's
I've
weird.
never
I
heard that.
never heard that.
Yeah, I thought
to
it was
me, I
phenomenal.
thought it was a home run.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Why would people not like that? It looks pretty.
They do like close-ups of the grass, and they're like, it doesn't look like the grass on the Game Boy or stuff like that.
Yeah, what?
It's not Game Boy grass.
It's like fully remastered. It looks great.
For the record, I do tend to prefer pixel graphics, but that's nothing. It's not a knock against that game. I think it looks great. But yeah,
Yeah, if you don't like those graphics, I don't know what to tell you.
That's my new complaint. There's no Game Boy grass.
Not enough Game Boy grass.
Not enough Game Boy grass.
Put that on your Twitter. Just say requirements for me to play your game.
Game Boy
Needs
Game Boy
more
grass.
Game Boy grass.
That's really weird. I don't think that's his only requirement.
So it's like, did you play the right game? And be like, no, you're wrong. There's not enough grass from the Game Boy. That's like your only comment.
Yeah. I mean, the world was really great. It was open. It was lush. It was beautiful. But like, where's the Game Boy grass?
Really? Real quick, where do you guys stand on the stance that exploration is not as strong in 2D Zelda games?
I disagree that it. Well, I don't think he meant to say it's not strong. I think he just meant to say in 3D it's better.
Oh, I get that. That's why I said not as strong as.
Oh, not as strong. Okay, yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? Alex, did you want to respond?
No, I would like to save all comments for my response.
Do you guys think that exploration is strong in 2D Zelda games?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can play Link to the Past and not think that. That's like the hallmark of 2D exploration.
I actually think, well, with that one in particular, I don't think the exploration in that game is as strong as in a couple of the Game Boy games where you actually have to uncover the map. Mm-hmm. I think when like the map is secluded, because you can see the whole map on Link to the Past from the start, and that's fine. But I think even with the first game, like it's not a game I advocate for very much, but I think like having to consult the map, like the physical map, in order to have a grasp or map it out, like that's pretty cool.
We should love maps, shouldn't we?
And mittens.
Is that our name?
Perfect for the winter season. Brought to you by Zelda's mittens.
Well, there were mittens in A Link to the Past, right?
Titan's mittens.
What?
Sick.
Be glad you're not doing that what, Spencer, because it does hurt your throat.
Oh yeah.
We'll leave Alex on
That's
what
the last
duty.
you see of me. Yeah. Bruno.
Speaking of Link to the
30
Past,
marks.
we got a mapper of
30
SNES
marks.
games here. And maps, speaking of maps.
His video is timing out at 3 minutes and 53 seconds.
What the fuck?
Bruno.
Oh my god.
I say if he
hasn't voted by 3
Bruno
minutes.
here, right? All right.
Yeah.
We like Bruno.
We do.
We'll have to guess what your pick is if you don't say it. That'll be fun.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow, can you believe you voted for Link's crossbow training?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a vote for the CDI.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This time, another video response to the community question posed by the button mappers on which is your favorite Zelda type of Zelda game, 2D or 3D Zelda games. And I guess I should have asked for clarification. I think I know what the intent of the question is because technically games like A Link Between Worlds for the 3DS and Link's Awakening Remake are 3D titles in the graphical sense of things. You know, they use 3D character models. But I think the intent of the question is kind of like the gameplay style. The modern 3D Zelda games, which are kind of like behind the back, versus the classic or old school Zelda gameplay type, which is kind of like above the head, like the classic games like Link to the Past and whatnot. But regardless of what the intent of the question is, I do have a defined answer, and my vote will go to the 3D Zelda games.
What?
You guys know, no surprises here. Ocarina of Time is one of my favorite games of all time.
Beautiful.
For the Nintendo 64.
Why didn't you open it?
So this is his favorite. Never fucking played it.
This game has a lot of obviously value for me, but in terms of other 3D Zelda games that really stood out for me, I can't complain. With games like Twilight Princess had great dungeons, one of the best dungeon designs in any Zelda game in my opinion. Breath of the Wild, released in 2017 for the Switch, is one of the best games made in recent memory. This game really surprised me. It's a masterpiece, and I had over 100 hours of gameplay time on enjoying this on the Nintendo Switch. So those selections alone, but if you count, games like Wind Waker, games like Skyward Sword, which I also enjoyed despite a few criticisms from Zelda fans out there. I think when you look at overall the quote-unquote 3D or modern games in the Zelda universe, I think I tend to gravitate enjoying those more. And I think that has to do with the fact that I was not very into handhelds growing up, and I think that's where a lot of the quote-unquote 2D / classic Zelda games came into play. You have the original Link's Awakening, the Capcom games, the Minish Cap or whatever on the Game Boy Advance. It wasn't until the 3DS era that I really started playing more and more handheld games. So, the Game Boy Advance games, the Nintendo DS Zelda games, I kind of forgot about those or didn't pay too much attention. But there's always time to go back to those. Obviously, I feel bad because A Link to the Past, which is a 2D / classic Zelda game, obviously it's one of my favorite games of all time. It has a lot of nostalgia pool for me because that was my childhood right there, playing A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo.
Should we stop?
Not
But other than A Link to the Past,
he voted.
there are some solid entries. I did enjoy these two games right here, which are kind of modern 2D. For the purpose of the video response, kind of like classic Zelda games. I did enjoy these two guys right here, but again, in conclusion, my vote will go to the, I guess, 3D / modern Zelda games where you see a Link from behind the back, and the graphics are more intense and they're more geared towards, I guess, consoles versus handheld systems. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out the original video by the Button Mappers and share your preference, 2D classic Zelda games or 3D modern Zelda games. Make your choice, and see you guys later. Take it easy.
Behind the
Never
back.
had somebody recommend a video where Damon slathered himself in jelly.
It's the first for everything.
Sick.
Very detailed answer by Bruno, as always. SNES Mapper. Make sure you check out the channel. Agree on just about everything. I mean, that's the thing is with this war is that 2D and 3D, we can rank which one's better, but I think we all love each for its own reasons. I don't want to speak for anybody, but I don't think any of them or like any side would be like, this is terrible unless you're Terry.
Yeah, the perspective.
Sorry if you heard. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. The perspective of 2D, like being mostly sequestered from the start of the lifespan to now on the handheld, is kind of an interesting take. I hadn't considered because is it fair to compare Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games to the N64 and GameCube? I mean, it's fair to compare anything in my mind. I don't care. You can compare freaking, Mario 1 to like Ukulele. I don't care. Like compare it whatever you want. But in a sense, like I think that in terms of rationale for why maybe 3D resonates more, that's an interesting thing to think about.
Nah, I don't know. I've played franchises of that era that the Game Boy Advance titles were better than the console titles. So I still think it's relevant.
That's got to be rare. I don't disagree. I don't disagree, but that's got to be rare.
I can think of like 3 off the top of my head. So
that's pretty crazy.
I guess it would be subjective.
Sonic Crash, Pokemon. All
and
3 of those.
If you think about Metroid too, like you can make the case for the 2D handheld ones.
That's true too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I still think it's fair. I was just gonna say, sorry if you heard a weird like beeping sound. I forgot to turn my volume off my phone, and Papa John sent me an email.
What did he say?
What did it say?
Yeah. Hold on, I didn't read it. The phone just went off, and I turned the volume off. The Shack-a-Roni Pizza XL 8 slices. See, the Shack-a-Roni pizza is $13. So much pepperoni, so little time.
Shack-a-Roni
Shack has no pizza now.
Oh wow.
Can you describe what
Shakaroni.
shakaroni is? Is that like when you get Shaq, the basketball player, and you make like a
See,
delicious
look,
pasta out of
it's a
it?
giant. It's a giant pizza. The giant Shaq themed pizza.
Where's the Shaq theme? Just because it's big?
Yeah, because it's a big guy.
Because you can see his
Big
face
pizza.
in the pie.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd see like a big face of Shaq.
Just smiling at you with a basketball there.
Shaped like Shaq's smiling face.
Yeah.
You want some pizza?
It comes with a free printout.
I bought pizza the other night, and I have not stopped getting Papa John's emails, and I'm sick of it.
You know Papa John, right?
Papa John's, please do not. I do not, and I do not wish to know Papa John.
Doesn't he live in your neck of the woods? Isn't he a Kentucky
Yeah, he's
native?
my neighbor. Yeah, he's my neighbor. He lives next door.
Okay.
Didn't he eat like 50 pizzas in 1 week or something?
Is that the story of Papa John?
Yeah,
It was
when he
like
got
every
fired, he
day
said-
or something.
Like a Twitter. Yeah, and he was like, I just ate 50 pizzas from Papa John's this week. Or something crazy. Like, he was
Oh,
like,
I thought you were like, I thought that was like his origin story. Like, Papa John. One day as a kid, he ate 50 pizzas. And that's when he knew he loved pizza.
I would have known by the 5th. I would have been pretty confident by like number 5.
Yeah, I think it takes 50 pizzas, and by the 50th, you're like, yeah, I love pizza.
Yeah, this is my thing. He tried the Subway diet with Papa John's to test and see if it worked. Little did he know he would actually gain weight.
A lot of weight. All right, so that's what, 3-0? 3D?
Yeah, 3-3D. Triple three. Triple to three.
3Z.
This one's from RPG Archive.
Consider it archive.
I love gameplay.
What?
Sick!
I like playing Zelda, and I don't really care if it's 2D or 3D. It kind of isn't fair.
Oh.
But the maps and mittens tell me
Woo!
I can't just let it be
Zelda!
true. I like playing Zelda in 3D.
Is this Bleak 182?
RPG 182.
Well, I don't know a lot about the timeline of this game. And I don't know if I could say that Spirit Tracks is lame.
Lame!
All I know is
It is.
this dimension I would like to be. It's true. I like playing Zelda in 3D.
Dancing.
I like ocarinas. I like
turn.
wearing masks. And I think looking up and down is not too much to ask. I like aiming hook shots where I want to be. It's true. I like playing Zelda in 3D. True. I like playing Zelda in it's true. I like playing Zelda in it's true. I like playing Zelda in
Oh, sick!
Sick.
What is up, button mapper?
Not yet, Axel. Hold on.
That was the anthem. Damn, dude.
Good job.
Thank
Yeah. Did you... So what's up? How did this work? Did you Did you hire a professional singer?
Did you hire Blink 182?
Were you sick?
More
when
like
you did it?
Link 182. You know,
Pretty much. Blink 182 dropped the beat.
Link's the guy from Zelda, and Blink is the band name. So
You actually-
just took away the B and took up the Link.
Dude, he actually dropped the L and called it Bink 182.
Yeah, I did that was me in the bathroom.
Oh, sick.
Whoa.
Did you play the guitar?
Yeah,
In the bathroom?
in the bathroom. No, that one is
Oh.
not in the bathroom. But
Okay.
I do vocals in the bathroom because of the acoustics. It's a little cheap trick. And then
Wait,
the
Cheap Trick did the music?
cheap trick officially did the music for this one.
Wow.
And then for some reason I chose to sing it. So they're like, "Do you want me to cover this one?" I said, "No, I got it." So, weird. All right.
It was a
That's
bop.
good, man.
Yeah. You like aiming hook
Thanks.
shots?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my favorite item.
I like your dunk on Spirit Tracks.
It's from the heart.
Container?
All right, well, that's it from that one.
Good job.
I like 3D, so that's 4 for 3D.
4 3D. 4 3D.
443D. 443.
43 Ds.
All right, who was this one?
Axel. Friendly fire.
Okay.
Pew, pew. That's how my friends.
How did you forget about
What is up,
Axel,
button?
Spencer?
Mappers, the Wolf of Axe, here to throw out my somewhat uneducated thoughts on the 2D versus 3D
Wolf of Axe.
Zelda
Axe is
discussion.
fucking awesome.
Sick.
Now I say uneducated because I haven't played all the Zelda games.
Mm-hmm.
The games that I played that I did enjoy were Zelda Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Link Between Worlds, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild.
Let's go.
Games I played but didn't enjoy were Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Twilight Princess.
Mhm.
When I think of Zelda, there's only one thing that comes to my mind.
Ah!
No, whoa, no, not that. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. When I think of Zelda, these two games hold a special place in my childhood. I do love the 2D Zelda games, but there's something special about being able to immerse myself into the world that only the 3D games can do. Riding across the Hyrule fields, pulling your bow out to kill spiders on the wall, using the time travel to see how the world changes around you, some of the best dungeon designs from all the Zelda games, and the music still gives me those good feelings today. There's only 2 other Zelda games where I got those same kind of feelings, setting sail in Wind Waker and exploring in Breath of the Wild. Also, I love the ability to make notes and draw a path in Phantom Hourglass. Every game should have that. So for this reason, I'm going with 3D.
Great picks.
Whoa. There I am.
From
I feel like I
Axel
heard
to
it.
Alex. It's like a palindrome.
Almost.
That's 5 for 3D.
Oof.
Or an anagram.
Anagram.
An Alex
Yeah.
Graham. Or
A Teddygram.
A Teddygram.
It's an Axelgram. Dude, Teddygrams are delicious.
One of my first screen names involved Teddygrams.
I had a
dropped
box
it
of
then.
Teddygrams like 2 weeks ago. I went to my mom's and she was like, I bought you some Teddygrams. And I was like, why? Okay.
That's very interesting. He says the first thing he thinks about is the feels that exploring in the 3D games gives him. I can definitely relate with that, especially because, my picks are definitely the N64 ones as well. And then I'd be curious to know his stance on Twilight Princess, why maybe it's not a popular one for him. But there is really a lot more to Zelda than exploration. And it's just very interesting to me that, that aspect of exploration tends to rank above things like the puzzle solving, and especially present in the 2D games, or I don't know, maybe the inventory systems, or even you could make a case for narrative or music. Music is very kind of a staple for the series. What do you guys think of that take?
I mean, I agree. I think exploration is the number one thing for Zelda, so I totally agree with it. It's always been exploration, puzzles, dungeons, I guess, and combat. Although combat for me has always taken a far bottom, even though they kind of revolutionized it with Ocarina.
And Skyward Sword, too.
Although, did they do better with that?
Well, it was a revolution, not necessarily for the better.
Oh, well, there you go. I didn't play that one, but I agree, and I like that he brought up how good some of the other features were in some of the 2D games as well. Which he's right. There's good stuff in all of it.
Yeah, I
care about exploration.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know if you were going to talk.
Yeah, sorry. I care about exploration a lot. I mean, I've made that pretty vocal. I do not think Ocarina of Time revolutionized combat. Waiting for a lizard to turn around. But I do think that he is right in talking about the different aspects of each. Can't say I necessarily agree, but I do care about exploration a lot. So
okay,
I will agree with that.
I could definitely, and thinking about it, I could understand why Twilight Princess maybe has weaker exploration compared to the other 3D ones because of how it stagnates progression, as with the Wolf-Link segments. So
yeah,
that makes
hand-holdy.
Every time, I would love to map out Twilight Princess simply because I have not got the incentive to finish it on my own.
Same.
Sick.
Yeah. Sick.
What?
Wait, did I get? Yeah, I say, did I give Axel a what?
Do it now.
What?
Sick.
That's 5 for 3D.
5,
like
4,
a
3,
landslide.
D. We're doing a countdown. 5, 4, 3, D.
This one I think is going to be a 2-1.
Oh wow! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Well,
Let's
that's my
find
guess.
out. Unless he votes 3. D. Is this the last vote? Is this going to be a clean sweep?
Hit the button.
Hey everybody.
Hey, Alex.
Here for the Button Mapper's response, 2D versus 3D Zelda, and my response is they're all rubbish.
Oh,
Sick
took our
pops.
Terry route.
I'm just kidding. That was Terry because Terry likes to comment. So 2D Zelda versus 3D Zelda. What is my pick? Well, if you watched the pitch video, which if you didn't watch the pitch video, what's wrong with you? We love doing these sorts of things. You might be expecting me to pick 2D, and you would be wrong. I'm actually picking.
What?
Don't you? I told you in the video to vote 2D, and if you did because of that, I want you to think for yourself. You fucking sheep.
Nobody did.
No, and all actuality,
No one did.
I am picking 3D. Why though? I've stated throughout this whole fucking month that I prefer 2D Zelda. I've stated that 2D Zelda is great. That I don't like aspects of 3D Zelda. I've complained about it many times. Why the fuck am I even... What am I talking about? Why am I saying 3D Zelda all of a sudden? Am I just trying to appease Teddy? No. Actually, I'm doing the opposite here. I'm going to be talking about this bad boy, Breath of the Wild. This was the game changer for me. Before this game, I would have said 2D Zelda, definitely. And when it comes to the older games, I do prefer the 2D games. I would probably still play Link's Awakening over Ocarina of Time. I probably still would play Link to the Past over, Skyward Sword or something. I would not play Spirit Tracks over anything else, though.
No.
But Breath of the Wild, a game that I think is phenomenal. I know that's the popular thing to say nowadays. I'm not trying to please anybody here, but, I first played this game on the Wii U. I had a ton of fun with it. I was really immersed. Then when I got the Switch, I switched over to the Switch version. That's a lot of switches. And it's just it did what I needed. It took the things I like about Zelda and put them into a 3D world. I would like to see them in the sequel to this maybe add more story elements so people like Teddy can get more into it. Hopefully they, are able to merge the two fan bases together. But I'm picking 3D, and it's solely based on Breath of the Wild. I think this game is fucking phenomenal. Even though A Link Between Worlds, hey, I see you, Link Between Worlds.
Oh, where is
I
it?
have a copy. Well, I do have a copy, but I don't have a case to hold up, so I'll just hold up Link's Awakening.
I'll hold it for you.
Hey, you gotta play this Link Awakening, man.
There it is.
It's pretty fucking good.
Spencer too. Oh shit, Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
All right. So that was it.
Now we're gonna watch Cops.
Yeah, can you watch Cops? Watch Cops. Watch Cops.
Yeah, no, that was very fair. And I agree. I mean, like, if Breath of the Wild did take the elements that I did like on, the other Zelda games, then, I would be more interested in giving it a chance, I think. So, I think that's a fair assessment.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me to vote on. I was trying to evaluate, because I do enjoy some of the 3D games as well, but I was trying to evaluate which one I should pick, and I was like, which Zelda game, when I think back, which Zelda game am I going to return to the most? Which one feels the most impactful for me? And I was like, it's probably Breath of the Wild. That was a game I got really into. So, I was like, I gotta pick 3D.
You surprised me. I thought it was a clear-cut 2D pick, but we had I don't know if we ever had this before, a complete landslide. 3D takes the cake.
No, we did in Mario vs. Sonic. Sonic won by a landslide.
I don't see how that's possible.
Bill.
Nobody. Oh, sorry. What?
I thought I did that. Yeah, I did it when you said.
Oh, did you? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't remember. Well, I'm glad that's over. My throat hurts. I'm going with Spencer to the doctor.
Oh, you're coming with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they give us like a 2-for-1 special.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. If we both just check in at the same time, can we just like get half off?
I think that's how it works.
There's a cat.
It's a little kitty cat.
What did the
Cat
cat
walk by.
vote for?
Yeah, what with the cat?
She voted for 3D as well. That's a she, but
Okay.
she really likes Breath of the Wild as well.
Hey,
Sorry, I didn't hire Cheap Trick to do my music for mine.
if she wants to be a he, I'm okay with it. I just want you to know that.
I want to be a hero.
They say a hero will.
They say a hero says.
I don't want to vote for 2D.
Turns out that hero's 3D.
Behind the back, see his booty.
Get ready for Shrek month. It's coming next month, yeah.
They have Shrek on the Game Boy. It's got lots of Game Boy grass.
Gotta have Game Boy grass.
Top notch grass. Spencer, I hope you feel better.
Yeah, man. I hope you're not sick anymore.
Is that a Shrek sick?
No, that's just sick. Whoa.
You did sick in the Shrek voice. Sick. I can't even dance.
Sick.
I should be better by Monday.
You can watch the Shrek movies.
Yeah, dude.
I'll marathon the Shrek
Marathon. Marathon the Shreks.
Shrekathon.
Shrekathon.
Somehow get incredibly ill.
Shrek-a-thon.
Yeah, we just next time we see you, you're just green.
It didn't work, guys.
I think I watched too much Shrek.
It's like we see a donkey walking back in the background. Oh, it's Donkey.
He bought a donkey. This is a problem.
Okay.
Donkey.
That was not Shrek month. This was Zelda month. I hope the community enjoyed the community question and the responses. I know I did. For the community. We have immunities.
It's me. Community.
Community.
Indeed. And we'll see you next month for Shrek. Not.
Shrek Timber.
All things.
Shrektober.
Shrektober.
And then Shrekvember, and then Shreksember.
Shreksember. 2022 will be the year of the ogre. and followed by the year of the donkey. Shrek never goes away. all things Shrek. Shrek is our longest lasting joke. Do you guys know? Shrek has outlasted Klukuland versus Columns.
Wait, has Shrek outlasted Reggie? Shrek versus Reggie, the title match. That's what we need.
Shreky.
Terry, get on this in your wrestling game.
So the button mappers pose the community question Shrek versus Reggie, and I'm going to say neither, because they both suck.
When we hit 100, that's the community question. Shrek versus Reggie. Which do you prefer and why?
You guys aren't getting away from Klukuland versus Columns.
Wow, what are you talking about?
The 100 milestone is the Klukuland Columns special.
Do you know what he's talking about, Spencer?
No, he's breaking up, actually. I can't really hear him.
It's okay, because you'll see this in the fully recorded version. The 24-hour live stream challenge for Klukuland vs. Columns, where each of us divvy up 8 hours worth of any game, Klukuland or Columns, our choice.
Yeah,
you could do a spin-off of Columns, that's fine. We will be amassing the total amount. Stay tuned.
We get to play Breath of the Wild for the 100th anniversary.
Is that what he said? I couldn't
I think so. The 100.
Anything that Alex or Spencer tells you guys in the comments to try and dissuade you, they're wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about.
Alex, you want to come to the doctor with me? Get some cough syrup?
Fuck yeah.
You're going to need it.
I'll get lollipops.
Yeah, we'll get
do still give out. Yeah, do still give out lollipops?
It's going to be Halloween soon.
They're like, good job, you're on the doctor. Here's a piece of candy. Come back.
I want my lollipop and my scissorp.
Well, you're in the South, so they harvest corn. So they also harvest candy corn.
Ooh.
Yeah, who likes candy corn? Do you? It's all right. A little waxy. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.